Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Janelle back with another video, and today's gonna be a little bit different, and I'm actually gonna be talking about some common feminine health issues that we as women face, things that aren't really talked about enough, or I feel like aren't talked about enough, and some ways to cure some of these issues or conditions that may come up, okay? So if you're interested in listening to what I have to say about this and how you can cure some of these common problems that we face, then keep watching this video, okay? Subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button so you're notified every single time I post a new video, and yeah. Let's get right into it. So, like I said, I'm gonna be addressing some of these common feminine hygiene issues that we face as women. Like I said, it's not talked about enough. It's kind of like a taboo subject. There's a lot of misconceptions about these things. I feel like the more we talk about it, the less misconceptions there are going to be about it. So some of these issues that I'm referring to are vaginal odors, itching, infections such as bacterial vaginosis, yeast infections, which I'm sure we've all heard about. And all of these things are very common, okay? There's not a lot of people that I personally know that haven't experienced one or all of these things, you know what I mean? And it's not as hard to cure some of these things as you might think, they don't necessarily always require a doctor's visit. Of course, you want to make sure that you're getting checked regularly, go to the gynecologist, get your pap smear. I'm gonna get mine soon. You still want to make sure you're doing regular checkups and things, but these common issues, like the infection, the BV, yeast infections, odor, itching, they're pretty self-diagnosable, you know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to go to a doctor to know that you have a yeast infection or that you have BV. First thing, if you do know for sure that you have like bacterial vaginosis or yeast infection, or you just have some itching, or any of those symptoms, boric acid is going to be your best friend, okay? And NutraBlast has a product called Boric Life. All right, they're just boric acid, we call them suppositories, and the active ingredient is of course boric acid. And these Boric Life suppositories are all natural. They help to balance the pH levels. They prevent and treat yeast infections, bacterial vaginosis, intimate odor, dryness, itching, vaginal discharge, abnormal discharge of course, and much more. Like I said before, the main ingredient is boric acid. Boric acid basically just kills the bacteria, the bad bacteria and yeast naturally, helps to restore a healthy pH balance. Really, it's super easy to use. All you have to do is insert this inside of you 7 nights straight, and after that you should be good as new. And I know it sounds a little crazy inserting something inside of you, but I promise you it's not anything crazy. So let's see, let me show you guys. Basically, what you get with the Boric Life products is the suppositories, of course, and then you can also get these suppository applicators, and it's super duper easy to use. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not gonna obviously show you for real. I'm just gonna demonstrate it a little bit. Hypothetical demonstration, is that what that's called? I don't know. Okay, so here is the pill, or suppository I should say. Do not ingest these through your mouth. And then here's the applicator. So all you do is put the suppository in the applicator. You will then insert this inside of you. We're just gonna pretend like this is the hole, okay, the vagina opening. You just push this up and then push this up there, far enough. Then you just push the bottom up and then it'll insert inside of you, right? Easy enough. It comes with directions and all that too. So like I said, all you have to do is insert this maybe 7 nights in a row, and then you should be good to go. And I know this for a fact works because I have experienced BV, yeast infections, everything, all of it. I've experienced it all. And boric acid really does help. But the reason why you want to choose the NutraBlast, so the reason why you want to choose these over any other regular old boric acid is because they're formulated to contain the optimal dosage of boric acid for treating vaginal conditions. They're designed under the supervision of actual medical and naturopathic specialists to be safe and effective, okay? So that's why you want to choose these over any old regular boric acid, okay? I have heard from countless different sources, real life people that I know personally that use boric acid when they experience these things, and it definitely helps. But like I said, you want to choose NutraBlast because all natural, hello. And now that we got that out the way, if you know for sure that you have like a yeast infection or BV or, you know, any of those symptoms, you know, you can just get your NutraBlast Boric Life suppositories and, you know, put them in for a couple of nights and you'll be good to go. But maybe you don't know if your pH is balanced. Maybe you are not experiencing any symptoms, or you're just experiencing maybe like 1 or 2 symptoms and you're just not sure. You want to check your pH levels. And NutraBlast has feminine pH test strips. They're really awesome and super easy to use, okay? Extremely easy to use, and it works in literal seconds. I tried it myself, obviously. And it comes in a little casing like this with the, I guess the little scale or like thingy that tells you what your pH is, instructions on the back, and then of course the test strips are located in this piece of foil here. So really all you have to do is like rip off a piece of the test strip, okay, like so. Then you want to take like a cotton swab, insert it into your vagina, and like, you know, swab some fluid from up there, rub it on the test strip, and then whatever color it changes to will let you know what your pH balance is. If it's normal, too acidic, not acidic enough, you know, I guess that would be alkaline, I think. And like I said, it works in seconds. So it's super easy. It'll save you money from like going to the doctors and paying for like the expensive lab tests. You know, you don't really gotta do all that unless you know something else is really, really up, you know? No, light, come back. I'm sorry if the light's changing, guys. I'm using natural lighting today. But yeah, so like I said, they're super easy to use. I checked my pH balance, and when I first checked it, it was like almost normal. It was at a 3, which is like kind of sort of abnormal. Well, I used the Boric Life suppositories and also took some of their feminine balance complex capsules, which I'll talk about in a second, and my pH is normal, okay? It's at a 4, which I think is as normal as it gets, okay? So it's super important to like test out your pH levels and, you know, just see where you're at. Even if you aren't experiencing any symptoms, you know, you might not be, and there might still be a problem down there, and you want to nip these problems in the bud before it turns into something more serious, you know? I think that if BV goes untreated, it can cause problems with like having children. You know, and maybe you don't care about having kids, but if you do, I would highly suggest that you take care of that problem before it turns into something else. So once you've figured out your pH levels and you've used the Boric Life suppositories and you've got everything in check now, everything is good as new, okay? You want to start taking probiotics, and these feminine balance complex supplements are perfect. It's a daily supplement that helps to prevent and treat random bacteria, fungal, yeast infections, all that jazz. It also helps to improve gut health by combining the effects of probiotics and prebiotics, and a happy gut, you know, with all the good bacteria in there, means a happy vajayjay, okay? So when you have the good bacteria, that means no infections, no strong foul odors, no excess discharge, discomfort, any of that. So I would highly suggest that you add these to your daily vitamin routine so that you make sure to, you know, just keep your pH balance levels and make sure you're healthy, smelling fresh, clean. And also a really good thing about the NutraBlast Feminine Balance Complex is that if you order these, you can order them on subscription so that you don't have to worry about reordering them every month. It'll just come right to your door every month or right on time. And you also get like, I think like a little 15% discount I saw on the site. I'm not sure if it's 15%, but there is a slight discount if you order these on subscription rather than, you know, one by one. Save you some coin, save the headache of having to go out and get them all the time. And know that you are keeping everything nice and clean and fresh and healthy down there. Because it's mad annoying when you have infections. It's mad annoying. It's super uncomfortable. It can be embarrassing, you know, like it's just not cool. So you want to make sure that everything is, you know, A1, you know. You got to make sure to take care of your girl down there. She, like I said, she's mad sensitive. She needs love. She needs to be taken care of. She deserves, okay? So there are some other ways to help prevent common issues that we discussed. Such as drinking water. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, which you should be doing anyways. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, which also you should be doing anyways. Avoid using fragrance heavy soaps to clean your vagina. If you want, you can check out my previous video on feminine health. It's a little bit different, it's a little bit more broad, but I talk about what I use. I'm sorry guys, I got bit by a mosquito. I'm not dirty, I promise. I talk a little bit about what soap I use to clean down there and keep it fresh and good and all that stuff. So if you're interested, you can check that out. I'll link it up for you guys. Urinate before and after sex. Make sure that you urinate before and after to get rid of any bacteria that might have gotten up in there. Wear cotton panties as often as possible. Okay, if you wanna, you know, be a little sexy, get you some lace, some silk or whatever, they have liners, cotton liners and thong liners, you know. One last thing that I would recommend is to try to limit your use of tampons. At least the regular tampons. I'm not sure about the organic tampons that I'm seeing more of nowadays, but tampons can really affect your pH balance. I would recommend maybe like a menstrual cup. I use a Diva cup and it's amazing. Okay, I save so much money, first of all. Second of all, I have yet to experience any thrown off pH balances because of a tampon since I started using the Diva cup, and it's just so much more convenient. You know, you don't have to worry about changing a tampon every 2 hours, because with the menstrual cup you only have to change it like, I change mine like every 6 to 8 hours, you know, so depending on how heavy the flow is. Not to mention toxic shock syndrome. I cannot say that. Toxic shock syndrome and all that other stuff, you know, that's really bad. So yeah guys, if you do want to try any of NutraBlast products, I will have a link in the description. If you click on that, you get 20% off of your purchase. I do not get any commission off of that. That is just for y'all, okay? So get it while it's hot, okay? 20% off. Make sure that you keep everything in check down there, because it's really important. That is it for this video, guys. I hope it was helpful to somebody out there. I wish I would have seen this video. Like, I wish there was somebody else that did this video while I was experiencing these things, but you know, hopefully I can help somebody out there. So if it was helpful, give your girl a thumbs up and share this with anybody who you think might need this information. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget the link is in the description. Follow me on social media, guys. My handle is @ChanelSequoiaXO. All the information will be in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay fresh, stay clean. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.